One.
Hi everybody, welcome to Grandma and Grandpa School. So today Grandma is going to read you a story, and I want to tell you about why we're doing Grandma and Grandpa School first. Um, with the coronavirus right now, Grandpa and I are not able to travel to come to your house, and you're not able to travel to come to our house. And so we thought this is some way that we can share things that we love and that we like and that we know a little bit about with you. So today I'm going to tell you a story. And the story I'm going to tell you is called Pigsty. And let me tell you why I chose this book, too. This is my favorite book. When your mom or dad were little, when they were growing up, sometimes I would go into their room and it was such a mess. And I say, "You guys, you got to clean up this room. It's a pigsty." And then when I found this book, I thought this is perfect. It's so cute and silly, and but it just makes it a lot of fun thinking about how important it is to keep your room clean and why moms want you to keep your room clean. And so when we read this story, look at all the cute pictures and the funny things that happen in the story, and then at the end we'll talk about it a little bit. So let's get started. This is a story called Pigsty by Mark Teague. See the two little pigs? And this is Wendell. So Monday afternoon, Wendell Foltz's mother told him to clean his room. "It's turning into a pigsty," she said. Wendell went upstairs. Much to his surprise, a large pig was sitting on his bed. You see the pig? Look how messy his room is. "Pardon me," said Wendell. He shoved some toys into the closet. But the pig didn't seem to mind the mess, and Wendell found that he didn't mind the pig either. He decided to take a break. When Wendell's mother came to look at his room, the pig was hiding, but the mess was still there. She threw up her hands. "Okay, Wendell," she said. "If you want to live in a pigsty, that's up to you." Can any of you see the pig hiding in the picture? There's the pig's feet sticking out from underneath the bed right there. Isn't that funny? Wendell could hardly believe his luck. "Now I can live however I want." He didn't even worry when he came home on Tuesday and found a second pig living in his room. The mess had grown a bit worse, but he was able to jam most of it under his bed. "Pigs are all right," he said, "as long as it's only one or two." In fact, they had a wonderful time. They played Monopoly until late each night and left the pieces lying all over the floor. They had paper airplane wars and pillow fights, and the bed became a trampoline. Then two more pigs showed up. The mess just grew and grew. See how big that mess is getting? So there's one, two, three, four pigs now living in his room. That night when Wendell went to bed, the pigs were lying everywhere. They rolled up in his blankets and hogged the pillows too. Wendell told himself he didn't mind, but then he found hoof prints on his comic books. Do you see that the pigs take up the whole bed? And poor Wendell, he has to sleep on the side of the bed because there's no more room. And Friday, when he got home from school, he saw that someone had been sitting on his basketball. Look at his basketball. They popped it. All the air's out of it. And his baseball cards were chewed. See the chewing spots? "That does it," said Wendell. "I've had enough." And he ran downstairs to tell his mother. But his mother said, "Sorry, but your room is your responsibility." And she handed him a broom. Wendell tried to complain. The mess was too huge, But suddenly he remembered a saying he'd heard, that many hooves make light work. He marched upstairs and organized a cleaning crew. They swept and scoured, polished and scrubbed. Later that afternoon, Wendell inspected his room and pronounced it clean. Doesn't it look clean and nice? In fact, it was a bit too clean from a pig's point of view. So while Wendell inspected, the pigs prepared to go home. One of them made a phone call and a farm truck came to pick them up. They hugged and grunted and oinked goodbye. From that day on, Wendell kept his room clean. Bye, pigs. See, they're all getting into the back of the truck. They're going home. Except for those nights when his friends came by to play Monopoly. See, the pigs came back at night sometimes to play Monopoly. And that's the end of the story. Wasn't that a fun story? So I hope that all of you will help your mom and dad by keeping your rooms clean and helping them to keep your house organized and clean. We love you. Bye-bye. Talk to you later.